Aquí está su compa chino de J3 and you're listening to Nuestro Estilo podcast. Tune in.
Welcome back to Nuestro Estilo podcast. This is another week, another day, another dollar. We out here reviewing another songs. Hope you like this week's reviews. I'm here accompanied by Christian and Anthony.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? How's it going?
Yo. Back at it again.
Today we got a couple songs and then an album we're going to review today. We're doing a cover by Carin Leon. It's originally by La Arrolladora Banda Limón. It's called Tu Amor No Vuelve. Yeah, that's a sad song. Yeah, definitely. And then we're doing some 6ix9ine. Some 6ix9ine today with the new song he dropped, YAYA. And then we're also doing a reggaeton song by Ozuna, Caramelo. And then we're reviewing today Tumbado by Natanael Cano, having thoughts about what we're doing in that song and stuff like that. And the songs in that album and stuff like that. We're going to start off with Carin Leon's cover, Tu Amor No Vuelve. First thoughts on that song, guys?
I thought the song was a great cover. Carin Leon es una verga para las canciones de amor y desamor. And honestly, I connected with the song. Not the lyrics. Like, I'm not all heartbroken and shit, but it's one of those songs that when you listen to, you just be vibing, you know? You just be vibing y pues es una rola que la escuchas mucho y la repitas. Como the song's like, I would say it's probably like one of my favorite, like, así canciones de desamor, like, ever. Like, I liked it when La Arrolladora came out with it, and now that Carin Leon came out with it, you know, it's good. It's a good version with guitarras. Se escucha bien chingón, la neta.
I would agree. I feel like when I hear this song, it brings me back some memories, like of my mom limpiando la casa and stuff like that, you know? I don't know. It just brings me back. I just like on those car rides home from school. Probably like, well, I don't know when the song came out, like 08, 07. Probably like, man, I was in middle school during that time and stuff like that. So it's a cool throwback song. And he brought his own estilo to it with some guitarras. So it's a little bit funner song. Definitely towards kind of current trends and stuff like that. I did feel like the song was cool. I mean, it brings you back those memories. And then, the song is classic. It's a classic, and I felt he executed pretty good on it.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty good song. Finding out to cover for the Grey Arrolladora Banda. I think it was really good. I enjoyed listening to it. It's a song that you could still appreciate even though it's a cover. And slap it here and there while you're grilling some food or con los compas pisteando. I think it's a dope song for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's a song that kind of makes you kind of want to sing along in that car ride wherever you're going. Pour your heart out a little bit. Sacar unas chelas, echarte unos traguitos de tequila. But yeah, definitely I like it.
Yeah,
that song's sad as fuck though. Bro.
I was about to say that, man.
It's just sad as fuck. It's like basically like a guy that's like, like your love left and I still love you. And like all I could think about is the memories and the photos y todos y si no vuelve ni modo y la fuck, güey, si te pega macizo esa rola, güey.
Oh yeah.
Because we're at the age we all been through some situation similar to that, so it kind of
Don't
reminiscent.
remind me.
No, pues yo nomás digo de neta, güey, ¿no?
Yeah.
En este podcast hablamos de neta, güey. Y como dice mi compa Abby, sin filtro. Entonces,
Sin filtro.
decimos al chile, como dicen mis compas allá de Sinaloa.
Yeah, no, I think the song's for sure. It's a simper, man. This one, instantly when I was listening, I was like, man, hits the heart. Pero está chingona, güey, se la dedicas a alguien.
Maybe, but nah, it's exclusive shit.
You gotta really matter to get this song dedicated.
Hell yeah, this song was something else, man.
Shit.
Man, Tu Amor No Vuelve. That shit's so catchy, bro. I remember that. I think the original singer was from La Real. That was Germán Montero, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that fool was raw, bro. I always thought he was raw.
Yeah, he's good, bro.
I always thought, like, I found it weird that that fool never really. I mean, I felt like he did pop off a little bit. Like, he was probably one of the first ones that kind of left the banda and kind of popped off by himself from, like, that era of musicians. So that was pretty cool for him. I mean, definitely did enjoy this song. And, I mean, definitely, bro.
This is probably one of the songs I've been slapping the most, like, for the last 2-3 days since it came out. I don't know when it came. When did it come out exactly?
1st of July, I believe.
Oh, it was like 2 days ago. Yeah, I remember when it came out.
2 days ago.
Well, when this version came out, you know, I was slapping because, you know, the song slaps, dude. Honestly, neta está pasado de verga, güey.
It's a banger, bro. It's a banger. Definitely
like
a
it.
banger.
It's one of my favorite. Like, it's up there with like canciones del recodo I love, like Te ofrezco te ofrezco mi corazón or Pena tras pena, stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's a good song. It's up there, man. I enjoyed it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I have what you guys overall rate the song and stuff like that?
I'll give this song a 10, bro. Keep it real. That's the
10?
first time I give it a 10, but I fucking love it, bro. Neta, wey, me gusta.
Yeah, I fuck with the song too. Tough, heavy. I'll probably give it. I'll give it I think a 9.5, bro. Just because it ain't the original, bro. The original banger, I give that one 10. But since it's a cover, 9.5. But definitely dope.
Yeah, no, I give it a solid 9.5. You know, I think la cantó bien chingón, way, and then I think a lot of the instruments that you listen throughout the song were played really well. One of my favorites was the tuba. I think it's one of the standout ones that you hear throughout the song. Obviously, it being a tuba, you'll definitely hear it, but I think like he was just like he was on fire. I think, you know, you can definitely kind of hear him, you know, be very passionate about this song as you know, as the song goes on. But no, the song was a solid 9.5. Add it to your playlist, fam. Slap it. It's a good song. I recommend it.
Yeah, overall, I think a 9.5 for the song, I think. And then, but yeah, I think it sounds a banger. Tu Amor No Vuelve by Carin Leon. If you want to hear the original, it's by La Gorriadora Banda Limon. But I'm pretty sure most of y'all probably heard that one song before.
Yeah, if you definitely. Oh, I mean, if you've been listening to this type of music, you for sure listen to it. Pero the song is also a good interpretation. Si te gusta, pues las canciones de desamor y amor, y si te dan un recuerdo de una morra o de un vato. Pero ya está chido esta rola. La recomiendo 100%.
100%, honey. Well, our next song we're doing is by 6ix9ine. We're doing YAYA. Man, what can we say about 6ix9ine, man? He's breaking everything, isn't he?
I fuck with 6ix9ine, bro.
It's my homie, man. Throw some respect on his name.
Regardless of his past or what he went through, the shit that people accuse him for, calling him a snitch,
Man.
I fuck with him, bro. Shout out to Puebla, because that's where his mom's from. Viva Mexico, la verga.
Bro, for real, dude. No, he's out here, you know. I don't know, man. You know, everyone goes through their trials and tribulations. You got to do what you got to do, honestly. You know, it's a sink or swim world out here. It's a survival of the fittest. I don't care what anybody has to say, you know. Regardless or not, he out here and he winning. And he's breaking records, and honestly, no one can say he's not. He's backing it up with facts and stats.
That #1 Billboard.
Yes,
What he was craving so much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was always so funny to me before he kind of went to like jail and stuff? He was like 4 for 4, #1 Billboards, 4 for 4. And that shit just had me hella dying, bro. Because he just, every single he got back then was back to back to back. And then this one, I mean, the first one was kind of controversial based on what he says, but who knows? We just know that supposedly the song with Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber beat him. But that song had a lot of plays too, so we can't really say. but then his second song came out popping, and that one made #1 billboards. But what do you guys think about YAYA? It's a cool reggaeton song, no?
I fuck with it, honestly. I like it because, it's not really a song. I feel like it's giving too much like of a message, like how songs give messages. This song is, I think mostly it's a song that you're listening in a club, like you're in a club and you're fucking drunk already. You're popping bottles and they come out this song and the beat's fucking wet. I fuck with it. So it's like one of those songs you'll listen to and you just see all the girls start twerking. You hit in the bottle and get kind of make the party, and I fuck with it tough. I fuck with it. Está chingona esta rola. And I like how he's like saying it, he's kind of like trying to involve other Latinos in his music by like having girls with different Latino flags and like also all in Spanish, which is pretty cool because he's kind of connecting to his roots to Mexico. I know he's half Puerto Rican, so like I would say Mexico and Puerto Rico and other Latinos out there.
Yeah, no, man, the song was pretty good. You don't really hear too many songs when he's, I guess, in a Spanish vibe, and so this was kind of cool to kind of hear him again doing it. You kind of heard it in his last album a little bit
With like Mala and stuff.
Yeah, with Anuel, and so that was kind of a cool little sneak peek. I thought that was neat, and so it was kind of cool to kind of see him do that again in this this song. Excuse me. I'm not sure if this is gonna be on his album.
I don't think none of the songs are gonna be on his album. They're just a bunch of singles.
Yeah, it could be just to hype up the album, but I'm excited to see how this album's gonna be. I've always been a fan since his first song. I remember hearing his first song. I forget what it was already. Damn, it's been so many, and so many unique names that I forget what the first one was. But I remember seeing it on World Star, which is a random ass day. I was just scrolling and seeing a video, seeing some dude with some rainbow hair, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I watched it, and
Who is this fool?
yeah, I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" But I seen he was wearing a Mexico jersey, so I got hella curious, So I was like, "All right, let me see who this guy is," and then his voice just started sounding hella crazy. I was like, "Oh, this guy crazy." I was like, "This dude's spitting out here," and I was like, "All right." I was like, he sounds like DMX, kind of that style. If anybody knows who he is, kind of like yelling and stuff. And so it's a cool, different type of, music. I don't know. I feel like I listen to it mainly when I'm like at the gym or trying to, get riled up, because it's literally him just screaming most of the time. So I feel like it's the only time that I'm kind of like enjoying it. But other than that, this song in particular was fire. Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be like a club banger. Don't you guys think?
Yeah, for sure.
I can see it.
I mean, if we had clubs right now, I feel like they'd be playing this.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have a few, but they're probably playing them.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I can see booty bouncing, bro. Like, I mean, bro, you seen the YouTube video, bro? Like, hello paradas and stuff. You just see bouncing, and I think it was just crazy, bro. Like, that was wild. That shit wild.
Yeah, this guy, honestly, this guy's like, people judge him by his tattoos, by his hair, by his appearance, but this guy's a fucking marketing genius, bro. Like, he's so smart when it comes to attracting attention. He's the king of clout. He's the king of New York, bro. Honestly, like, he's smart, bro.
Said that, bro.
He is, bro. He is, bro.
You heard it here.
Neta, way I say, I don't give a fuck. Roast me all you want, bro. He gets more numbers than any fucking people in New York right now, bro. They all want to collab with him. They all want to fucking join his lives. They all want a piece of that clout because they know he got the clout, bro.
Yep.
That's very true. A lot of people do wish they were in that position, He's breaking a lot of records that, a lot of people who've been in the game for years can't even hit, and so this dude literally came out of jail and broke records. That was fucking incredible.
It was pretty funny. I think he posted a video. He was like, how many #1 billboards has, like, and he just started naming hella rappers, like how many #1 billboards has Future got without Drake? How many #1 billboards has Meek Mill got? And he just went down a whole list, and I was just like, damn, bro, like, he really just like bashing on everybody. I mean, I always thought with music, I mean, that's how the rap game is, man. It's competitive and stuff like that. But you never want to close your doors like that.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like you said, it's he doesn't want to close his doors, but I feel like it's a way to start controversy, you know, because controversy attracts attention, and attention, whether it's good or bad publicity, it's publicity, and especially if he likes clout, you know, he wants any type of publicity. But I understand the part where you say that he shouldn't, you know, he shouldn't burn his bridges either. Yeah. But that's just his style, you know, and I guess that's what's working for him. Other people, it doesn't really work for them, but a él le va muy bien. Entonces, fuck it. If it works, go for it.
I think kind of when the song was going like tatu dura muy linda linda. Yeah, dame tequila, no quiero vaina. I don't know, bro. That shit just goes, man. I just feel like this song is gonna be like one of those popping songs, man. I really think like you hear this in the club, anywhere you at, bro, it's just gonna hype you up. I mean, majority of his music is kind of like hype, so that's why I kind of do enjoy it. So what overall do you guys give? Yeah.
I give it, to be honest, probably a solid. I'll give it like a solid 8.5. It's a good song.
8.5.
Yeah, it's a good song. I wouldn't say it's probably his best Spanish song though. But I do enjoy it, and I definitely can bounce to it in the club.
I felt like it needed a feature.
Yeah, it could have maybe. It could have maybe if he needed like a cool. I feel maybe a feature could have like maybe made like put the cherry on top of it.
Yeah, I felt like that's what it needed, like a kind of change the space, like pace in the song. I mean, but I like the beat and all that, but yeah, I felt like that's what it kind of like missed.
Yeah, I could see that needed a feature for sure. He would have benefited a lot from it. I say I'd give it an 8. It slaps. I like it, but it's not something that I'm gonna crazy about. It's something that I fuck with. I definitely think he's doing a good job with this new music coming out. He should just have tunnel vision and focus on his music. Fuck what people say. Fuck the haters. He's doing good shit. So yeah, puro pa adelante, and I give it an 8.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it the 8 as well. I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a song for that you'll remember for what 2020 is, but after that, I don't think it'll be a known banger, you know.
Yup.
Yeah, no, I think it sucks that this Corona hit because now there's a lot of songs that I felt like would have been really good in the club that are going to waste now that you won't even probably hear, you know, because time is just gonna pass by and new songs are gonna drop, and those songs are gonna be the ones that are gonna be in the club when things start to go back to normal and stuff like that. So I don't know if we'll get to have a chance to actually experience it in a club, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. Fuck Rona.
Fuck Rona.
Fuck Corona. Fuck COVID-19.
And the next song we're doing is by Ozuna. It's called Caramelo. I feel like this song is more like a low vibe, dancey type of song. Some song that you kind of see me in Miami, fucking going stupid on the boat. But I mean, but yeah, man, I feel like it's a cool song. Definitely kind of like happy vibes to it. I definitely will enjoy it and stuff like that. What do you guys think about the song?
I think it's cool, you know. I think it's a nice song. I think, yeah, I haven't heard much of
Hella
Ozuna
like
lately.
Ozuna, like right?
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with Ozuna tough. I know it's kind of like the same shit that he kind of comes out with. I mean, I see a lot of people say that, and I understand that. Maybe that's why he hasn't made the next step like Bad Bunny. But you know, I like this song. It's cool. I'm not crazy about it, but it's a nice song. I listen to it. I'll slap it. I'll put it on my playlist. I'll hear it on driving to work and stuff like that. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a song that kind of gets you. Yeah, but I kind of agree with what you said right now, dude. Like that a lot of people are saying that like how it goes and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that was a pretty cool song. I enjoyed it. I think what's it called? Kind of like listening to it, I was like, damn, okay, Ozuna. I was like, it's probably the first song in a minute that I probably enjoyed. Um, it's been a minute that I kind of liked it, cause an Ozuna song, just because of how, I guess, yeah, his songs kind of sound, and so I haven't really been attracted to Ozuna for a minute, like in terms of his music. So this was like a song that I kind of heard from him recently, and I was like, okay. I was like, this has maybe some like something different, something that kind of like reminds me why I kind of like him, why I enjoyed his music in the beginning. So yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it was cool. You know, it's classic Osuna. Like Omar said, it's something you'll listen to when you're like, I mean, I could picture myself like on a boat, like chilling, drinking, you know, in Miami, some shit like that. And pues está bien que saca canciones el Osuna para bailar y pistear.
Yeah, I think it was a song that was cool. Um, but yeah, let's see. One of the lyrics that kind of took away from the song was like, te volví a probar, tu boca no pierde el sabor a caramelo. Oh oh. So kind of just go into what kind of the song is. I mean, the name of the title, obviously, but it's just there, kind of like trying to like picturesque and just like savor that that one girl he's talking to or whatever at that wherever he's at, just trying to like win her over, trying to like dance with her, trying to like put more intimate like emotions and stuff like that. So like that's why I kind of like the song. He's trying to kind of like provoke her to try to dance with her. So it's a pretty cool like song to vibe with and stuff like that.
Yeah, I could for sure see Omar using that line in the club trying to get at a girl, so I fuck with it.
Shit.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
What?
I mean, shit. Honestly, it's probably one of those songs that you can hear like while you're walking into the club, but like it's like one of those first couple of songs that gets played at the night, to kind of get the girls like started and shit. So I could definitely see this being a good song. Get everyone riled up, get the mood going.
For sure, for sure. You know, Osuna's I don't know, like me. I remember when I first started liking reggaeton, cause like at first I didn't really fuck with reggaeton. I don't know why until like 2 years ago. I say 3 years ago when it started getting popping. Like again, like I just remember listening to Osuna and like I was like, fuck, this shit slaps, dude. Like Osuna's the one who kind of got me into this shit, you know. And I fuck with reggaeton. Honestly, reggaeton and like corridos and música regional mexicana is like what I fuck with. But reggaeton, I
To
fuck
be
with
honest, my first
hard,
reggaeton
bro.
concert was Ozuna.
Really? I've never seen him live, bro. But
Yeah,
I can
dope.
imagine.
He's dope. He's dope. It was a good like. I feel like the girls that like him a lot. Like they connect a lot to him, and then they just get freaky, bro. Honestly,
This guy.
they get freaky.
I get freaky.
Yeah, I've never seen him. I only seen Bad Bunny live, and he makes a dope ass show, bro.
Bad Bunny's tight, but I feel like everybody connects to Bad Bunny, so like everybody gets hyped with him. So you see the guys getting hyped, the girls getting hyped, so it's a good mixture. But with Ozuna, I feel like the girls go the extra mile for that fool.
Yeah.
And then, like with the guys, they're kind of more laid back because I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's kind of like girls. The
And
songs
then,
like yeah.
yeah, and then the girls just go crazy, bro. And I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's probably Bad Bunny's style. Maybe the way his. I don't know what it is actually, because that is true. Guys do be going kind of like,
They get hyped with Bad Bunny, bro, and with
Yeah.
Ozuna is like kind of different.
Ozuna is more like a ladies girl. I don't know. Maybe it is because like the style of music he makes. He makes more like those like. He's like the reggaeton like type of Drake where he's like making those like songs for girls, simping type songs, but they're like you can kind of move your ass to them. Kind of like heartbreak love songs. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And guys like that shit, but you can only connect to it and like
To a certain extent.
yeah, and like kind of be like, oh, that's my guy. So it's like I could see where girls are more like, oh fuck, Ozuna, I'm in love with this dude. versus a guy, you know. But since Bad Bunny has like a cool little like mixture of like different stuff that he's like rapping about and singing about, it's like, you know, guys can kind
More
of,
approachable.
yeah, guys can be a little bit more relatable with him.
Yep, that's facts, dude. Ozuna slaps. And I think this is a pretty good song. I think it was pretty cool.
What you think overall then?
Uh, I would say maybe because I'm not crazy about it and I'm kind of like listening to the same Ozuna stuff in a way. I would say maybe like a 7.5. I'll give it like a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 6.57 for me, bro. Like I think that point that you made at the beginning, that kind of sounds kind of similar to a lot of the stuff he already makes. I think that's like a big factor to me.
Yeah, I think he could definitely have some stuff that like really like.
Cause I feel his flow's the same.
Yeah, he has the same flow,
Facts.
definitely. And maybe he's sticking to what like his bread and butter is, but like maybe like a lot of his beats can kind of sound a little similar in some ways, and
Yeah, I could agree on that one too.
yeah, and so I think that's where like, you know, maybe this song can kind of sound kind of similar, but I mean it's not a bad song, you know. Throw it in your playlist. It'll be a cool song that you'll like in the background. It's a good song. It's not bad.
I definitely agree the same. So what, like overall 7 for the song?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Overall 7.
give it a 7.
And we'll be back, guys. We're just gonna go quick on a little ad break, and we'll be right back at y'all.
You're
Welcome back to Chismeando con los compas. So today we're gonna be talking about Natanael Cano's new album called Tumbado. What do you guys think about it?
I think it's different than obviously what he's been coming out with. I mean, it's a step more into like the more modern, and yeah, I mean it's different. I mean, I don't really fuck with it to be honest, but I mean if he wants to kind of like broaden his fan base and kind of go to another direction, then that's him. But I think it's pretty ass if you ask me.
Ta la verga. Así de plano.
See, wait, neta, güey, I don't know. I don't really like. I don't know. I mean, trap is cool and it's cool, you know, but it's just weird. It's like I feel like this guy's doing way too much to like kind of broaden. I understand the
Like
motive.
the
but
motive
I
and
just
stuff.
don't like the execution.
I felt like the beats were good, the production was good, bro. Honestly, I really like the features too. The features really gave it that extra like mile, like to actually make it be like a good album. Like a lot of those features made it sound cool, but then you get to whatever not the verse is or like the chorus and stuff, bro. And then I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely different. It was a change, you know, since you kind of hear him going from one style of music that you're usually used to hearing from him to something a little different.
I feel it's too much change in a short amount of time.
Yeah, you know, it was. He's been dropping a lot of music lately, and so it's kind of like, you know, you kind of have to like,
You don't know where he's going.
yeah, well, you kind of need to like, was more or less like you need time to be able to like, I guess, like grasp what he's dropping. And so I think it would have been cool if maybe he would have dropped a single and maybe another single and then dropped that album that he did, instead of just dropping that out of nowhere. And then kind of like now everyone has to be like, whoa, okay, I gotta accept this album
For what it is.
for what it is. It has so many songs with this type of flow. And it's like, oh shit, you know, a lot of people may not like fucking be like, you just may not even like be like, what the hell? Be like, I wasn't like looking forward to
like
this.
too much, you know.
Yeah, it might have been too much for them, you know. Like I was fucking speechless right now. I had no words to say about it, but it was so weird. Like this album is different, you know, and so a lot of people will probably feel the same way I did, you know, speechless. It's kind of like Natanael Cano, this type of music.
I felt like it was kind of like, I mean, the first kind of trap song he kind of dropped, I guess you can say it was Arriba, but it wasn't really that trap, but you know, it had that sense of urbano music. But I don't know, man. I can't get around how you start with El de la Codeína, which is hella corrido, bro. Like you can't even. I guess you can call it like whatever if you can want to classify it tumbado, but in my opinion, that's not tumbado. It's just a corrido. So how you go from El de la Codeína to like El Drip Amor Tumbado, bro, and then you go again, try to switch it up to something else, and that's why I was kind of like, well, like WTF about it, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it.
Yeah, I agree with that. If I'm gonna listen to like trap or music like that, I'm gonna listen to Bad Bunny or some shit like that. I'm not gonna listen to Natanael Cano, bro. Everybody has their own art, their own perfection, and I feel like he should stick with his. I mean, if it goes good for him, then a toda madre, I'm not hating. Pero yo nomás estoy diciendo lo que yo pienso.
I honestly, I hope he brings out like a banger, bro. But,
Yeah, same.
But I didn't see it with this album at all. It's not gonna be nothing that's gonna be top on Billboard or anything like that. I mean, I'm not hating. Like I'm saying, I'm not hating. I don't see it.
And we might be wrong, but from what I think, I also agree with Omar, I don't think it's gonna hit. Pero bueno, la caló. Y pues si quiere siguiendo calándole, a ver si le pega con una rola. Pero I think his correos tumbados, since he has esa corona ya del rey del correos tumbados, he should stick to his art and his perfection.
And I will agree with that, man. Definitely agree.
Yeah, no. I guess we'll see how he'll turn out. I don't mind it, but it was a little weird. There wasn't too many songs I liked from it, like that I could even really listen to. Maybe like one or two that are okay. Wasn't too much of a fan of it, but I guess we'll see where he goes with this because I'm sure he's gonna get a lot of criticism and a lot of kudos. So we'll see if he'll mold himself.
Like the song Dime Pa' Que, bro, I really liked like the feature, that little Tekka guy. I really liked the feature. It was like a good flow from him and stuff like that. Honestly, if it was his song, I think I would like the song. But then you just hear Nathaniel and you're just like, damn, man. I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't think it's all the hype what they're bringing it to be. I mean, I understand Bad Bunny hopped on his song and all that, but Bad Bunny hopped on his song and now like Bad Bunny invited Natanael Cano to jump on his song. You feel me? So that's why I don't know why they kind of made that interaction of him thinking he can do it. I mean, this is a good example to see if it will work for him. I hope it does, but we'll see.
Pues sí, like he said, a mí no me interesa mucho el trap con Natanael Cano. And, I'm going to listen to his corridos. I like it. I'm not hating. He has the numbers to back it up. He started kind of like a whole movement, pero yeah, I feel like he's just getting a little ahead of himself, especially with trying to like go into like this new genre. Like, yeah, I see the connection, but I feel like it's not you. Be you. Be what people think of you. Do your own things. Like, perfect the corridos tumbados. Come out with more corridos tumbados porque un chingo de raza que lo apoyan los corridos tumbados. Like,
Yep.
Un chingo de morritos de 18, 19. Like the high schoolers out there, that's what they're listening to. That's what they're playing in like these jam outs. I mean, pre-COVID. I mean, I don't think. Yeah, they don't have jam outs anymore.
Bro.
Pero, the jam outs, everyone would play like Disfruto Lo Malo. That song was slapping. I even liked it. And like those songs, I want more of that. I don't want him to do this. I want him to come out with more of that.
To bring it back to what you said earlier, like if I'm gonna hear like to reggaeton, trap, whatever you want to call it, like I'm gonna listen to like Bad Bunny, I'm gonna listen to Anuel, I'm gonna listen to whatever. You're not gonna be like, oh, I want to listen to Nathaniel's trap, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think we're at that point yet. I think it's too early. I think we got to give them a couple more songs, albums, maybe.
Yeah, I agree. I remember I saw this comment on YouTube. It was on one of Legado Siete's like videos, they did a song with banda, right? And this guy was like, yo vengo a escuchar Legado 7 porque tocan chingón al norteño, no porque vengan a tocar con banda. Like, Legado 7 es norteño, no quiero escucharlos con banda. That's kind of like a little similar. Like, I'm just thinking of like Natanael Cano. Like, oh, because I want to listen to Natanael, I want to hear him listen to what he's been dropping, you know, just like corridos tumbados, not fucking trap.
A huevo, lo que dice el compa Omar.
So overall, what do you guys think about the album?
I would say it was a solid, probably 3, 4.
A la verga.
Did you give it that high?
I don't know, man. I legit could. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it, but I just didn't
No,
listen
the
to all of it,
production's good,
honestly,
bro.
Yeah, I mean, the sounds, the beats, and everything are there, but it just wasn't something that I was just really like. I wasn't really too appealed to it. I don't know. I mean, I tried to a little bit because it's Nata, you know. It's like a guy that you feel like he has bangers out there, so you're like, I'm gonna give him a shot. But you know, giving him that shot, you know, I was only in it for like maybe a couple songs. Some were hit and miss, you know. Like I said, maybe it's just too soon, too rushed, where it was like too many songs of this type right away for us, and we weren't kind of like
I feel he drops too much music, bro.
Yeah, it's something too. It's like he doesn't he drops too much music like really fast, and he doesn't give you time to settle in, I guess you could say.
Because literally, like 2 weeks ago, they dropped a Corrido Tumbado with Junior H. Like, we're just listening to it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like, he drops this. It's just too much flow. You don't know what direction you're going. To me, it sounds messy.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. It's like I don't know which way he's really going, and so that's why I feel like it would have been a little bit more well played if he would have maybe dropped a couple of singles like this and then maybe drop the tape. Because then you can have like a sense like, okay, he's working on something different, and then you know he still has his classic sound, you know, this Junior H.
Yep.
You know, but it was kind of weird, you know, just a random drop of this, you know, because you heard that he was trying to do this in some other songs where you kind of hear him try some stuff, but then you're like, what the hell? He had an album already in the tuck, like,
Yeah, that's
weird.
Too much music.
Yeah,
I give it I honestly, just because I like the features and I like the production of like how the album was made. For the producers, for sure, like y'all did your job. Y'all made them sound the best y'all could. So in that respect, like, yeah, I'll give it a 4, bro, as well.
Yeah, for sure, you know. I don't think it's his genre, in my opinion. I think he should stick to what he's best at, and I'll give it a 3.
So overall, 3.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Oh,
Well, that's today's episode of Nuestro Estilo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment on our Apple Podcast section. Leave a 5-star rating. If you leave a little comment, we'll read it out. Shout out, thank you. And we're also on Spotify, and we're also on YouTube. If you want to check us out, we're soon to do videos as well. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, it's Nuestro Estilo Promotions.
For sure. Come support.
see you guys later.
Yes, sir.
Yerp.